Welcome to the Schusters podcast, everybody. I'm Otto.
And I'm Gloria.
And today we'll be watching The Chosen again. Today's episode 6. In the last episode we saw the wine miracle, of course. Mm-hmm. And so what we're wondering now is if Thomas will join them in Samaria in 10 days, was it? Or something like that, or in 7 days. Yeah, one or the other, but we're excited for that. And also I'm excited to see what Matthew is going to do. Because we don't really know what Matthew's up to right now. So, yeah, just some exciting stuff. Let's get into it.
Jesus are bronze, trowel is tin from Phoenician North.
You're trying to like a pawn shop?
I'm on my way to the Dead Sea.
The Dead Sea.
I can justify 20 denarii.
It's worth much more,
You're
right?
joking, that's a fraction of what they're worth.
Oh, a tattoo?
You want a monster?
What?
Leprosy. You've heard of that, right?
Oh.
The skin condition. It's not common anymore, thank God, but
It does happen, right? Leprosy?
it used to happen a lot, and it's very
Wait, so it wasn't a
contagious.
tattoo, it was he had a rash or something it looked
Yeah,
like.
essentially, like
Okay.
it's a skin-eating disease, basically.
Mm-hmm. And
Where
it's
your skin
contagious?
falls off. Yeah,
Yeah, so leprosy is super contagious, we just
Back
looked it up.
when,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it was not curable, of
infectious.
course.
Back then, they didn't know how.
Yeah.
They ended up filling 2 boats. Should I have a weapon?
You're not a soldier, Matthew.
2 years and 7 weeks?
Simon and Andrew were each granted 1 year gratis, plus another year less marital credit for Simon, plus penalties.
That's good. And we're sitting ducks here. Gotta look natural.
It's impossible
I am
for
not.
Matthew.
I look exactly how I feel.
He looks tense.
They do not gather on the Jordan to be immersed as ritual cleansing,
All right, talking about John.
because others are standing in line. They only legitimized him by ordering his detention. Effort to keep him silent gives him a pedestal.
We issued no such order.
The Romans did.
Sworn statements from the arresting soldiers, Pharisees ordered his detention.
It was me.
It was Shmuel.
I will not turn a blind eye to his sins.
What sins?
He called us a brood of vipers.
I'm astonished that any student of the great Nicodemus would have the temerity to bypass his approval.
Yeah, he's under him.
Do I make myself clear?
Can't be doing this, Shmuel.
Yes, Your Honor.
Shmuel?
Why are all their rooms so dark?
Well, it's not like they had LEDs everywhere. You know, they just had little candles and stuff.
Yeah, but they could have had a couple more flames.
It would make it more hot inside.
What'd you do before you met him?
I was on my way to join the 288.
The Jerusalem Temple Choir. Yeah, I was Caesar's favorite gladiator.
He doesn't believe him. That he's a good singer, I guess.
My soul.
For you.
It's so you.
No.
Yeah.
Longs for you.
It doesn't sound that good, though.
Water.
I guess back then the standards were lower. I'm kidding. No, it wasn't to be mean.
Maybe I'll sing, maybe not.
Maybe it has another purpose.
He's the only one who knows who I'll become.
He was going to become a singer, but then he gave him a new purpose. Jesus,
That's
of course.
James.
James, this guy? Little James.
Little James.
And then you got Big James. Big boy James. Big man James. Big James.
I want you to go on ahead. You have some business to tend to at home. The others don't have families. You do.
Okay, he's the only one.
Well, he's saying, like, first, your responsibility as a man is, like, your family.
Mm-hmm.
And then comes...
He's the only one who has a family. That's so interesting.
For the first time in a year, quarterly collections will have exceeded Pilate's projections. Have an olive, Matthew. You earned it.
Only one though, Matthew. Only one.
I wonder if there's a way to make him do it again.
It wasn't Simon.
He obviously
Oh my-
performs well under pressure.
Simon wasn't
course.
responsible for this dumbass.
Oh, I don't care who he conscripts into his schemes.
It was a man.
It's clear Simon and his accomplice tricked you.
There were others.
Accomplice says, fine.
King Herod's envoy approaches.
Spotted where?
Oh, King Herod is coming.
How long would you have stood there? Gaius, I hereby promote you to the rank of Primi.
Oh.
And Matthew, you're so wonderfully odd.
Conquest is not simply conquering nations, but imposing a way of life.
Unbelievable.
Well, he's right.
So simple. You're dismissed.
Did he just give him an idea?
I guess so. But I mean, that makes sense. It isn't just about building a bunch of buildings everywhere and spreading around. It's about
conquering
imposing your way of life.
aggressively, yeah.
Well,
It's
actually
very
making
much
everybody follow your rule instead of letting the Jews be. I think that's kind of
Yeah.
full control. I didn't know he grew up in Egypt.
When we read Luke, we'll
I lived
read
there when I was
why
a
he
boy.
was there.
Okay, he lived there when he was a
We had to leave Bethlehem when I was 2 years old because of Herod.
You lived in Bethlehem during the massacre of the innocents?
You did tell me about that.
Yeah, he knew there was a Messiah coming.
Yeah.
Or something, like a king. And he was like threatened, so he was like, I'm gonna kill everybody.
So King Herod's been a king for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, the man with
Leper.
leprosy, he's gonna be healed?
Stay back. Don't come any closer.
Better a leper than a leopard.
Listen.
Alright.
The stigma around him is like, he's dangerous, look how scared.
Did he know where to go, this man with leprosy? Did he
I don't
feel
think
like... No, you don't think so?
Please.
I don't know, maybe?
It seems like he knew.
Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean.
I think he was told by God.
My sister, she was
To
a
go to
servant
him.
at the wedding.
Oh, my sister was a servant at the wedding, supposedly.
Oh.
I am willing.
God is so intentional in the way that he even heals people. This man, he could have just spoken it. He didn't have to touch him. But the fact that he touched him is so significant because this man is so used to people running away from him.
Exactly. Nobody
Not
wanted to be
being-
anywhere near
not,
him.
Especially not touching him. And Jesus is like touching him.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Do not say anything to anyone.
You don't seek your own honor.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want any credit right now, you know?
Because he didn't come for this, remember?
Yeah. It's not his time for it to be official yet.
In public, he didn't come for earthly
No, yeah, for earthly glory, yeah.
glory right
of
there
course.
because he knew that if
They'll
want to
make him king if that keeps
Exactly.
spreading.
And
Yeah.
he's like, not yet. We're not ready.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I have a mission.
She's shocked, of course,
Shocked
but
her. Remember his wife said her mom was sick?
yeah. He should join the choir instead of little James.
Breathing is labored but steady.
That was some soulful singing, my man.
I thought the same.
What?
Oh my Matthew.
Taxman!
Oh, Taxman. Even better.
We squared our debts with Quintus.
He wants more.
I'm here about the man at the shore who made the fish appear.
You saw no man on the shore.
I was there, I saw.
And I bet the first thing you did was tell Rome, huh?
They don't believe me.
You really are a traitor.
Quick to anger, Simon.
Go home, Matthew.
Go home, Matthew.
They don't believe what I saw. I do. Am I deceived?
Join the band, bro.
Shmuel, would you join me, please?
Shmuel?
Shmuel.
Wait, Shmuel or Shmuel?
Shmuel.
I thought he said Shmuel.
Shmuel.
The parable of the net. I have a question about that.
Please, our master is tired. He's had a long day of walking. It's all right.
He's always quick to
Send
defend
angels
Jesus.
and separate the evil from the righteous. How soon do you think that they would come, Rabbi?
Final day of judgment.
So it will be, at the end of all things. Nor the Son of Man know the day or the hour, but only the Father. So you must always be ready, with your lamps trimmed, burning brightly.
That applies to today, people.
Always keep.
That we always have to be ready. We don't know when Jesus is coming back.
Yeah.
Always have to
Yeah,
be
that's the
doing
thing.
our
You have to
best.
live like he's coming today.
Yeah, every
You know?
single day, and that makes me so conscious of all the time. Like I was literally convicted yesterday of how much time I waste.
Yeah, and then we really feel like it gives you a fire to like really get into
Yeah,
it.
Like pray.
Because
spend
if he
time
came
with
today to
him.
judge you, you know, that puts pressure, you know, of course. But the good
course.
kind, because you want to.
I just want to.
You wanna
please
please
him.
God. Yeah, you wanna please
I
God.
just want to please him, and I know there's nothing I can do to earn his love, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But
A voice cries, in the wilderness, make straight in the desert a highway for our God.
Who does that sound like?
The heretic John. John has appropriated Isaiah's words. The strap of whose sandals I am not worthy to stoop down and untie. God has no body, he cannot wear sandals. You cannot see my face, for no man shall see me and live.
we don't see the Father; we see the Son.
So they have to be a
So you would
separate.
place limits on the Almighty?
You can't place limits on God.
And if God did something that you felt contradicted the Torah, would you tell him to get back in that box that you have carved for him? Would you question your interpretation of the Torah?
Aha.
Frightens me that I can no longer predict your ruling.
Asleep in the safety of rigid tradition.
Exactly. Break the tradition, Nico.
Crowd has gathered in the east side to see a man preaching.
Who is it?
commanded the attention of the entire area.
It's starting.
I'm out of pistachios, walnuts, bread, and water.
They're already being fed.
The word, the bread of life.
I love that.
They're being fed the bread of life. That's what they're.
I don't like to pray out loud, feel embarrassed around the leaders who know how to do it so much better.
Big words don't matter.
I love that.
A lot of that's for show anyway.
Yep.
Not do it for show, to impress others. Don't even congratulate yourself in private. Give in humility.
That's so profound. His teaching.
Being humble.
There's so much to learn from Jesus. So much. I just want to be more like him. Is he on a gurney?
He's in a wheelchair. Oh, I think they heard about him, so they're gonna try to get a miracle. Get him walking again.
A wheelchair? They didn't have... Did they have wheelchairs back then?
Yeah, a wooden wheelchair, I'm guessing. It looked like he was being pushed in a
I thought
wheelchair.
they were holding something, like 4 of them.
Oh,
Like-
I don't know.
When was your last citizen?
1 hour, perhaps 2.
Is there a Jewish holiday that I don't know about?
There are many you don't know about.
Snap out of it.
He's sassy.
There's a situation. Lock up and get out of here.
Oh yeah, they gotta go investigate.
Mob in these slums.
I'm coming with you.
Standing by himself.
He's amazing, huh?
Where are you going?
Please, we need to see Jesus. Can't stand.
You see, it is some kind of wheelchair.
No, they're holding him
Oh.
on a little...
I saw what their master did to the leper. I know what I saw.
We're trying to keep that under wraps.
Oh, and now the Romans are watching. No pressure.
Very
Distract. Will you take him into the back?
This is a peaceful gathering.
That is what the Maccabees said.
Romans do not like anything about like Jews and gathering in any big crowd.
Yeah.
All about order.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. At the end of the day, he did decide to go into that profession, Matthew, so...
I don't want to interrupt the teacher by causing a scene.
Wouldn't you want your friends to make a scene?
I...
What about the roof?
Up here. It's okay. Come up.
Is that the same little girl from before?
Yeah, and the little boy from episode
yeah,
3.
yeah.
What?
Is he cleaning it?
Is he some kind of,
Germaphobe.
Yeah, germaphobe? Back then? Nico. Everybody's showing up to this.
Excuse me. Quiet. Do you know who you are talking to?
Humble.
Look how high they hold themselves
Humble,
up.
Shmoon.
We're out of our element here.
We have to find out who is teaching. She is truly restored.
Jesus of Nazareth!
No.
I saw what you did to the leper on the road this morning.
Okay, but she's having a lot of faith right now.
Yeah,
My
but
friend
they told her to keep it under
has been
wraps.
paralyzed since childhood. Please, do for him what you did for the leper.
Right.
You destroy someone's house?
Yeah.
You're literally destroying someone's house.
I know you can do this.
I don't know how I feel about this because they...
This is in the Bible.
I don't doubt it. I don't know how I feel about it because... I mean, Jesus wouldn't do it if he didn't want to. So, at the end of the day...
I think Jesus is admiring her faith, though.
You! By whose authority do you teach?
My father's.
I'm talking to you. By whom do you teach?
Your faith is beautiful. Your sins are forgiven.
Blasphemy!
Who is this who speaks blasphemies? Who can forgive sins but God alone?
He's reading their minds, oh my gosh.
Or rise up and walk.
Oh! They changed
Cease
it
to say anything, no?
from the pool instead to this.
This is its own thing, too.
Okay.
Son of Man has the authority on earth to forgive sins.
John didn't record every healing.
Okay. Yeah, I thought they changed the pool on the Sabbath. You know the miracle by the pool? Rise.
Pick up your bed and go home.
Sounds very similar to
I
the
love
to
the
the
first
to
thing
the
that he
pool
said.
miracle. Sounds
I
similar
love the
the
first thing
wording.
that he says, though, is like, your sins are forgiven first.
Like you're forgiven, you've been washed. And so now you can, you know,
Now-
you also get the
now
miracle.
Get up. But
Yeah.
it's also a thing for all of us. Like sometimes when we're beat down. And
But
we
the
don't-
only way you get the miracles is by becoming a believer. If you don't believe, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like, and then he gives you the courage to also say like, walk, get up,
Mhm.
don't stay where you are.
Yeah. And at the same time, if his legs haven't been used in so long, then as he did the miracle, must have restored his bones, his muscles must have grown back because, you know, if you don't walk for 3 years, your muscles would be completely unable to hold any weight.
Sure.
No, yeah,
Jesus can do
so
anything.
look at that. His first public miracle then in the show. I don't know about it in the Bible, but no, because in the Bible, the first public miracle is the wine.
But people didn't know.
Yeah, it was public, but a lot of people didn't know.
Only kind of the servants knew.
Yeah. So this is the first public one.
So
with a lot of witnesses. Oh my gosh, blasphemy!
Jesus is like, oh
Oh
like he
my
wants to help,
gosh.
obviously.
How do they not believe? How could they possibly not believe? Wow. Look at Nico looking at him like that. Nico for sure believes. Look at him. Nico from this point on became a believer.
Passed me on his 2 feet.
Friends tried to have him arrested.
They're jealous. They're afraid. Will you ask him for a meeting in secret? Don't care if it's a ravine or a cave or even a tomb. I just need to speak to him.
See, he doesn't even care about anything glorious. Yeah.
He's changing.
Yeah, giving up on his old way of living. Already he's willing to give up all the riches already.
Yeah, because a lot of when he has meetings with his higher up, they have to be like a throne-ish.
I'm guessing his pride has completely left.
Yes, I am.
He is, because he hasn't fully given himself to God yet. That's why. Matthew, join them. Jesus could sense that Matthew, he could sense them. The slow-mo, the dramatic slow-mo turn. Come on, Matthew. Join us, Matthew. That was very loud. Come on, Matthew. You know what you gotta do. That was an amazing episode. The first public miracle, at least in the show, how it's portrayed. And that was absolutely amazing. I'm excited to see what happens with Nico, Nicodemus and his faith. I want to know what happens with Matthew. I want to know what happens with Thomas as well, which I said in the beginning, which we didn't find out yet. But yeah, Matthew definitely seems to be wanting to follow. He hasn't made the step yet. As he said, when the kid asked him, "Are you lost?" and he said, "Yes."
Yep.
He hasn't found the way yet. He hasn't decided yet. That's so cool. I love the show. I'm excited for the next episode. Of course, we hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to not miss any of our future uploads.
And comment your thoughts.
Yeah, and comment any thought you have, and we'll see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.